According to BBC News, murder rates have increased drastically over 2015. About 60% of all murder cases are claimed to be self-defense. The topic I chose to discuss is murder and its morality, as well as whether it can be justified. This topic arises in Julius Caesar when the conspirators band together to kill Caesar before he can rise to power. There are two obvious sides to this topic: those who believe that murder in any case cannot be justified, and those who see the more positive outcome of some murder cases. The main purpose of this speech is to show that murder, in any case, is immoral and therefore cannot be justified. Capital punishment is used in some cases of murder. However, the main problem with capital punishment is its inconsistency. Currently, 31 states still practice capital punishment. The other 19 abolished it due to conflict of opinion over its morality. According to the Santa Clara Law Review, suppose that executing the mentally impaired and the juveniles would deter murder by juveniles and the mentally impaired, executing them would then be permissible or even obligatory. But for some reason, it would be inhumane to execute them, even if it was for the overall benefit of society. This is showing the flaws within the system of capital punishment. If it is okay to kill someone through the death penalty, then why are juveniles and the mentally impaired excluded from the death penalty? It is illogical to practice capital punishment due to its inconsistency and conflicting opinions about its fairness and morality. For something to be logical, it has to apply to every situation, and in regard to capital punishment, it does not. Thou shalt not kill has been adopted by most faiths as a universal rule. Religion for most people is like a playbook on how to live their lives. Since homicide is universally condemned, it is unethical to murder someone. Desmond Tutu, a social activist and retired Anglican bishop, claims that thou shalt not kill is an undisputed part of a global ethic accepted by those of all faiths because human life is a gift from the gracious and ever-generous Creator of all. The world is built on rules, and we are taught that murder is wrong, and to commit murder would be unethical in the eyes of God as well as society. Some may argue that murder can be justifiable if it is in the name of self-defense, because the actions were brought upon by the attacker. Even though this argument can be valid, lethal force should not be a common form of self-defense. There are alternative and less violent options when someone is looking to defend themselves. Murder is immoral and illogical and cannot be a justified action. Due to the inconsistencies in the practicing of capital punishment and the overwhelming disapproval from different religions, it is apparent that these views are viable. Murder is the scissors that will cut the ties that bind society together, and without proper support for this issue, murder rates will continue to rise and chip away at the ethicality of mankind.